what the wave is right now. You know what I'm saying? And kind of figuring out like, okay, well, I don't want to necessarily box myself in and conform to anything, but how can I stay current?
Get this, I read that Kim Jong-un wants to make the site of his missile launches a tourist destination for families. But for kids to go on the rise, they must be taller than Kim Jong-un.
Really?
Eminem just broke the internet, and possibly Trump's ego, with a freestyle that's hotter than that awfully hot coffee pot he mentioned. This isn't just another celebrity rant, it's a lyrical bomb dropped right on the White House lawn. Fans are freaking out, burning their MAGA hats and Eminem merch alike. It's like watching your favorite rapper and your weird uncle duke it out at Thanksgiving dinner. Awkward much? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Alright folks, let's dive into Eminem's latest verbal beatdown of Trump. It's like watching a rap battle between a grizzly bear and a Cheeto. You know it's gonna get messy. So, Slim Shady just dropped this freestyle that's hotter than Trump's temper after someone tells him his hands look small. M didn't just diss the Donald, he went full Gordon Ramsay on him, roasting him from every angle like a rotisserie chicken at the White House barbecue. First up, Eminem called Trump a kamikaze that'll probably cause a nuclear holocaust. Yikes, that's spicier than the president's fake tan.
Like I always do before an album comes out, excited, anxious, you know, that kind of thing. But as far as like what's changed, nothing's really changed.
I mean, Trump was mad.
Was he really?
Trump was mad, but he was also a little confused. Today he told people to boycott the Eminem store. And you go, no, that's good. Reese's Pieces are the best. Get this, I read that Kim Jong-un wants to make the site of his missile launches a tourist destination for families. But for kids to go on the rise, they must be taller than Kim Jong-un.
Really?
It's like M saying Trump's about as stable as a Jenga tower in an earthquake. But hey, at least kamikaze pilots had a plan, right? But Eminem didn't stop there. Oh no, he went after Trump's supporters too. It's like he decided to bite the hand that feeds, chew it up, and spit it out in perfect rhyme. He basically told his Trump-supporting fans to pick a side. It's like asking people to choose between pizza and ice cream. Except one of those options might lead to World War III. Now let's talk about M's delivery. He wasn't just spitting angry words, he was delivering a lyrical middle finger to everything Trump stands for. It was like watching a verbal MMA fight, with Eminem throwing punches left and right, and Trump's reputation as the punching bag. But here's the kicker, Eminem didn't just criticize, he got personal. He called out Trump's distraction tactics, saying he keeps screaming, drain the swamp, cause he's in quicksand. It's like accusing the class clown of setting off the fire alarm to avoid a test. Except the class clown is the president, and the test is running a country. And let's not forget the moment Eminem raised his fist and said, "We love our military and we love our country, but we hate Trump."
Here's what people are talking about. This morning, President Trump went on a Twitter rant about fake news and threatened to revoke NBC's broadcast license.
Do that, and I make a few songs a month. What I'll do is, if each song gets better, then I'll have, okay, I got 2 songs that I feel confident about. Let me see if I can get 3. What the wave is right now. You know what I'm saying? And kind of figuring out like, okay, well, I don't want to necessarily box myself in and conform to anything, but how can I stay current?
Talk about drawing a line in the sand. It's like he's saying you can be patriotic without supporting the Cheeto-in-Chief. Well, folks, it looks like the Tweeter-in-Chief has suddenly developed a case of stage fright. Our boy Donnie, who's usually quicker to clap back than a sitcom laugh track, has gone quieter than a mouse in a MAGA hat factory. What's the deal? Did someone finally change the Wi-Fi password at the White House? Now, we all know Trump loves a good celebrity feud more than he loves his own reflection. Remember when he went after Meryl Streep faster than you can say cuff-F? Or when he tried to pick a fight with the cast of Hamilton? It's like the man's thumbs have a mind of their own, always ready to fire off a zinger at 3 a.m. But after Eminem's rap roast? Radio silence. It's like watching a reality TV show where the drama queen suddenly decides to take up meditation. Is the Donald actually shook, or is he plotting something bigly? Let's face it, Eminem isn't just any Hollywood hotshot. He's got an army of fans who'd follow him into battle, even if that battle is just deciding what to have for lunch. And these aren't your average fans. We're talking about people who've memorized more rap lyrics than Trump has golf scores. So what's Trump gonna do if he decides to respond? Tweet out Eminem? More like Enemy-nem? Yeah, doesn't quite have the same zing as Lion Ted or Crooked Hillary, does it? Maybe he's still trying to figure out how to rhyme orange with loser.
Everybody's talking about this. Last night at the BET Awards, Eminem did a 4-minute freestyle rap criticizing Trump. Of course, the president isn't just going to ignore something like that. So today, Trump clapped back. They should have their own store. Meanwhile, Attorney General Jeff Sessions has been trying to crack down on marijuana use across the country, and Obama's former Attorney General said it's basically an obsession for him.
I'll probably fucking jump out a window or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I always try to stay inspired, and I'm always listening to what's new in my own competitive spirit.
But here's a wild thought. What if Trump's silence is actually a sign that he's, wait for it, growing up? I know, it sounds crazier than a plan to nuke a hurricane. But maybe, just maybe, our grumpy Trumpy has finally learned that sometimes the best response is no response at all. Or maybe he's just busy. Being president is hard work, you know. All those executive orders to sign, all those walls to not build, all those beautiful pieces of chocolate cake to eat. Who has time for Twitter feuds when you're making America great again, one golf game at a time? Whatever the reason, Trump's unusual silence has left his supporters in quite the pickle. It's like watching your favorite wrestler get body slammed and then just lie there, not even trying to get up. Come on, Donnie, your fans are waiting for the comeback. They've got their MAGA hats on, their Lock Her Up t-shirts pressed, and their tiny violins ready to play a sad song about how unfair the media is. Well, folks, it looks like Eminem's rap didn't just drop a beat, it dropped a political bomb that's got everyone talking. Who knew the guy who once rapped about cleaning out his closet would end up cleaning up political discourse? But here we are, with Slim Shady wielding his words like a weapon in the fight for free speech. Now, whether you're Team Shady or Team Trump, you've got to admit this whole thing is spicier than Trump's taco bowls. Eminem's lyrics are tackling everything from racism to gun control, proving that rappers can do more than just rhyme money with honey. He's got fans fact-checking faster than Trump can tweet fake news, and engaging in political chats that go beyond, I like big butts and I cannot lie. So grab your popcorn, folks. This political soap opera is far from over, and it's got us all glued to our screens like it's the season finale of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Just remember, in this battle of words, the real winners are free speech and meme creators. Definitely meme creators. Orange, you glad we live in such entertaining times?